Good evening, folks. I'm Baroque, and welcome back to Remnant 2, The Dark Horizon. After meeting some robot friends and clearing out a couple of the side dungeons, although it took a wee bit, we move on to further side dungeons, more exploring, seeing if we can continue on the main quest of this zone. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well this evening. Hope you got yourselves a nice warm beverage. Get your feet up. Good evening, AJ. In the chat, look at this regal, proper beard rocking. Your dad is angry and knows every problem. Absolutely. Sure, the other day, we were speaking of Berserk. Look what I found. Don't know when they added this. Don't think it was part of the DLCs. I think it was just homage. But my goodness, am I happy to have the gold greatsword and the clear references baked into its writing. It's got some fancy little moves on it. Give one the shoulder bash. Also has a big turn back wind up where you double hit. It's also the only weapon I found that actually increases my encumbrance, so I had to put on lighter armor. And the longer I charge it, there's a little tick under the stamina and health bar. It charges up to 10, as you can see there. It takes most of my stamina when I'm in combat to do. But it lowers the damage taken while charging and ups the damage dealt by about 300%. So it's quite hefty. Welcome to Nerude, Remnant 2 Sci-Fi Land. And today, we're going up. AJ, no, you cannot say such things. Oh dear. Oh, I do desperately need to get around to finishing that story sometime. I don't even know how far off I was. Don't say too much though, just in case. Spoilery things. Nope. Roberts, get zapped, please. Give me that treasure chest. Nom 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 nom. Whoa! More Roberts. Where did you? My health. We are also playing on a higher difficulty than the last DLC, just because I feel I wasn't in too much bother. Okay, wake up, come on now. Can't be done in by the first pack. That was sloppy. Revenge. Immediate revenge. Got a long way to climb, can't be doing that. Right, you little swines. And it felt like two appeared from upstairs. Just part of my shield relic as well. Take my defences seriously. There we go. Where are the others then? Where'd those other two come from? Pardon me. Okay, I can dodge out of that animation at least. Piercing shot. Oh, both of them. Double kill. Very nice. These buggers are all over the place. What, scuttling around like that, AJ? I hope not. Again, there can be some sneaky little secrets off little drops and ledges. So I'm bearing in mind I gotta check my surroundings quite thoroughly. As much as Merciless is working with the Ritualist build I've got going, I kind of want to be trying out another weapon, but we'll see when I get Ritualist leveled. Why does it have glowy light? I bet it was a hell of a read for him. Oh, it's alright, but here we go. I thought you were like me and my bro on the weekend, scuttling along. Ooh, that penetrating shot though. I take it back, Merciless. You're doing alright. Right, and then that was just the way up. Ooh, bit of something. Give me that scrap. Continue on up then. haven't actually fought a proper mini boss or boss somewhat bigger yet in this DLC, so we haven't had the opportunity to craft a new weapon. I did find a crazy space scythe and a few rings and accessories. Get bonked. Oh, cheers, AJ. That is some consolation. I hope we don't spend a day skittering. We'll be alright. At least not like that. Nothing down there. Gotta check. I gotta know. I also must watch me footing so I don't just plummet into the abyss. I should probably be checking under these elevators as well. Can I handle gold? Nope. Could also be like holes in the walls. Seen in a couple of these from the base game. This one seems clear though. Ooh, item. What have you got for me? Reaction chain. An amulet. What this? Hellforged is one way to put it. I got this from a, like, rooted wolf demigod. His kind of pulsating backside is in that back pit. He's got many eyes over. And the root, it twitches like a moustache. Again, there's a huge variety of crazy weapons in here, ranging from ridiculous. That'll make crazy noises. To the more sci-fi variety. I recently, in the last DLC, got this sand gun. Which is just a straight up laser cannon that can shoot a sandstorm. Got your more standard stuff. But I like this one. This is Deceit from the Elven Fey Palaces. A charge up thing, and then it can shoot like a set of whirling blades around me. I liked using this one for a bit. I think it's the only other gun I got upgraded. It's just I needed to build specifically around it, so it had better charge up time and stuff. Some more peculiar ones. Oh yeah, this one was very popular in the meta. I just don't like using it, because look! Fingers. They're not those kind of holes. You see, as it shoots, the fingers are like, ooh! And then I say it reloads by absorbing souls, or some such. We even go so far as to have bows. Which is pretty dope. This is a pretty magic-y space bow. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff on offer. That's a grenade launcher as well. Right, where's Merciless gone? I'll stick with him for now. Ah yes, the amulet. Nothing hidden on it. No secret button. The repetitive pattern on this device speaks to the cyclical nature of the cosmos. Though as the Druzir discovered, even the most impermeable sequences must one day end. The influence of Naru's 5 houses is not indisputable. Reputation is hard-earned, and should any house fail in its duties to the Druzir people, it will promptly be replaced by another. Of all the houses in Naru's history, House Al-Maroon has remained in power the longest. Increases mod damage by 20%. Activating a mod generates 50% of mod power spent to the stowed weapons mod. Ooh. That's it. Tickle me emo gun? No! That's the kindest way I've ever heard that damn thing described. Again, it was really popular in DPS builds. I think it got a couple of nerfs. I don't know where it stands these days. It's been a long time since I've looked at a tier list for any of these weapons. Even if I don't end up using meta stuff, I do get curious sometimes what's working well and what isn't, and why, and how I can work around it. Uh-oh, angry noise. Hello, other robot! Oh! Too much damage. Get debuffed. Too many. Such. I am out of ammo.
Oh, damn. That's it over?
Damn, I am out of ammo really quick. What happened? Oh, it's lightning gun time. You tend to get more ammo for the gun opposite than the one you're using, so they're going to drop long gun ammo if you're using your sidearm and vice versa, but you can get lucky. More plant research here in the detritus foundry. Doesn't sound very positive. Let's check down here first. Elevator. Make sure I cover the other side. More that way, that's not elevator. It goes up regardless. An item in there though. Ah! More robots. Except zombie robots. There's all kinds of weird sci-fi stuff here. There's more machine-y robots. There's zombie robots. Plague stuff. Alien-style aliens that scuttle and look like face-huggers. Zerg-looking buggers. Oh, it's a quest item. Shield. Oh, I just got it up. Oh, hello. This is a bit tight quarters, isn't it? Heal. I'm going to say heal whenever I pop one of those, but because you can change your healing item, they all have different properties. Mine actually just gives me a giant 200% health shield. And my build is set up so if I have said shield, I regen a load of health pretty quickly. Curse them. All those debuffs. More debuffs on them, more damage I do from this class. Oi! Oh, it backhanded me. Whoop! Oh, nearly. Go on, little balls, get it. Okay. Still no ammo on the other one. Let's go get the item. I mean, to an extent, AJ, to an extent. Too many fingers in the wrong places. Ooh. Crop sample. That reminds me, I have to go back to home base at some point and check on an egg that I put some spices in. No context, that'll be weird, but there we go. It's undulating in the inventory. The heartbeat. You've never seen a plant like this before. It's warm to the touch and emits an unsettling screeching sound. Tempted to get rid of the thing. I'm not thinking there's a more interesting use for it. Nerudian botany was no different from any other Jazia sciences. At the outset, it was practical and clearly defined. In time, however, there were those who were not satisfied with the limitations set upon them and sought to push the limits of creation, no matter how dire the consequences. I'm sure we'll find a mini-boss version, AJ, that does it worse. We'll have to see. Look at that. Right, so we've one elevator on one side, way down on another, and a way up that way. Wondering if the way up will wrap back around to where that elevator would emerge. Oh, hello again. Speaking of the slapping robot. Thought that'd stagger. It did not. Duke it out with you. Dodge too late. Get the shield back. That staggered you. Got to pop another one. Only used 3, that's alright. My heal spec, that little green bar above my health, I checked up and remembered last time, is my healing spec giving me charges of my consumable thingamabob. Ironically, his head's his weak point. Looks like it falls off. Oh yeah, there's also like AI ghosts. They're like data ghosts. They're pretty funky. They screech at you and they're generally not happy.
Oh, glad that's over.
Okay, it's a little bit down here, so we just off into oblivion. It's a tricksy way. It's a tricksy way. That's alright. Right. Do I elevator up or this way first? Well, this way takes me to a different tower. But the elevator would take me up and link me to all that, so I'm going to go this way first. I will get lost. I will have to remember to go back to things, but it's okay. Oh, speaking of the AI ghosts. They also don't bleed. So I won't be using Merciless. Can get all the other debuffs though. They can be poisoned, or corroded, set on fire. They can teleport, use black holes, all kinds of weird stuff. I imagine that's more Shadowrun than it is Cyberpunk, though I don't know as much about Shadowrun. I don't recall aught like that from Cyberpunk. That's bait. See that there? That's bait. That's, go on player, this is a door. Jump to it. It's surely going to work and not lure you to your death. I won't fall for it. Oh, and this way too leads me to an elevator. Straight point, which I don't need, so it gives me some squap. Right, I'm going to go back to the other elevator and hope they link up. It's a very foreboding and unforgiving place, the sci-fi biome. In all honesty, it is my least favourite of the three I've mentioned before. But not by loads. I like it more in this DLC version where it is more planty and less desert. The desert one was just taxing to navigate for my geographically challenged mind. Oh, we're down, not up. Unexpected. Item. Red item. Yeah, that's what I mean, AJ. I did play through Cyberpunk 2077. I didn't get to the DLC, but I played through it. I didn't remember Cyber Ghost in that way. Statues of the people. Why are they two colours? Oh! Those are like high priests, and that thing there was a godlike technological AI creature that is one of the bosses of the other campaigns for this area. Had several ways to beat it with different rewards as well. It was a really tough fight actually. It summoned like digital hands and lasers, and it was a mess. Quantum memory of amulet. That's bugged out, game. I can see it on here. It's a bunch of wires. The model's bugged out. I've never seen that on this game. This fully realized quantum device stores countless Nerudian entropic and technological secrets. Unfortunately, your primitive intellect has no idea how to unlock nor access its revolutionary data. Before entering Alpha Sistara, Nerud was stationed in synchronous orbit with the black hole's immense gravity well. Due to the Drazir's naturally long lifespan, only a single generation witnessed this area. Combat Slide reloads the current equipped firearm, and a perfect dodge combat slide reloads both. Wait, I'm sorry, game. The combat slide can be used to perfect dodge? I mean, I've done it before just to feel cool. I've never done it to actively try and dodge. Simple graphical bug, 0 out of 10. Again, I do highly recommend the first game. It shows its age a bit. It's only 2019.
We have devised a crop sample capable of yielding a new type of plant. One with a unique genetic makeup that should prove
Think of as beverage while we are expositioned.
We're still working through the details. The sample is highly volatile and elicits different reactions depending on the processes we run it through. It's dangerous, but I feel we would be remiss if we did not explore the nature of this compound to both extremes.
Where's the plant we picked up she's talking about?
So it should be safe enough.
Did all these.
Besides, no one said this task was not without its risks. I want to know every facet of what we are creating here, for better or worse. That is the very purpose of science. There are those who actually dare to suggest inaction is the best path forward. They are not true scientists. I am aware that we must proceed with caution. We are on the verge of creating something deeply rewarding, or something truly horrific. In the end, like most things, it all depends on the choices we make.
Given that's a recorded audio log and the bodies around here, I'd say it did not go over well. That one's red coloured and has the root all over it. Oh! Interact. Interact. Alright, game. Okay. So this is one of those scenarios where game's like, well, if you want to try the other option, you're gonna have to replay me. Unless we find another crop sample. Now the thing is, I'm assuming whatever this is isn't going to activate until we either clear the rest of the dungeon, get second one, or die a few times and come back, leave the area, come back. Time has to pass, essentially. So we have to remember this is here and come back and check on our little flower. Nah, only every sci-fi game. I don't think she necessarily... Well, I don't know. She said we could make something truly horrific. That is pretty immoral. And that leads me back down there, so we're going off to the other elevator. There's the godly figure again. Again, if the boss rush mode actually had... I know it doesn't have every boss from the main game. But you never know. You might get to see that one when we get to the boss rush mode. It will be quite something. Still a good ways higher to go. I'm also on the lookout. I've made 2 robot friends. One robot is very, very, very depressed. And we can only help them by defeating whatever strange voice was talking to us when we started this DLC. The other robot needs some parts. I found him a head. I found him an arm. I need to find a claw and a memory core, I believe. I need to remember to find the new class in this zone, which all I know about it is it requires some robot drone riding. Okay, I've seen that data light web stuff before. I love that instrumentation that comes in, by the way. Those shrill beeps really reminds me of Mass Effect. Oh, we arrived at Puzzle, Trap, or Boss. What you got for me, game? What fresh hell? Nothing off to the side.
Here they come.
Yeah, I'd rather fight the ghost out here and not in there with that clearly I'm going to get up robot. Alright, that's part of the mechanic. I wish you luck, AJ. I hope the introduction to it goes well. A lot to learn, but in early days you'll be alright. Angry Ghost Robot says, the spider. Okay. So it's one of these poison spewing spider things plus ghost. Oh, that was faster. Alright, so you're going to throw out that moveset but quicker. That took off most of my shield. It is spiteful and has thick skin. So more health and... Oh! Oh, I needed to hit that ghost when he popped his head out. That would have done way more damage, I bet. Need to debuff you as well. Oh, double jump. Okay. Double jump followed by spat. Oh, that's a really cool visual effect on it as it does that little teleport like that. It's pulling the model down. What is that? Are you boxing me in? Don't like it. You're limiting the play space. So you can do a nasty crawl about. Oh dear. Okay, they don't last forever, the walls. I need to grab ammo before I make them. Ooh! Okay, you got a few bits. Not just repurposing the enemy. Missed one of those. One I saw in the campaign I could just walk through. Oh, it's locked me. What? Okay. So it does have like some kind of active debuff of some kind. Okay. Make sure I've got a shield up. I'm running out of relics. Ooh, you exploded most of that fog. Oh, I'm glad that's still it. Oh, both at once, eh? Oh, I need to be using my little lightning balls. I'm getting those dots ticking. Oh! I had to have rolled at that right time. Goodness me. Quick. It's not the quickest I've seen, but it's a lot back to back, and it doesn't. The way it teleports her out isn't just a phase in and out. It's that, as I say, the way it kind of tears the model down and back up. That's really cool. Don't stand in the mist. I can shoot any of them. Oh, that's not nice. It's a real tight web. Nope. Oh my god. Come on. One relic left. The debuffs. Beautiful. I got 3 shots. Bam. Missed one. Not good. Last relic. Nearly recovered another one though. Don't do this again. Take these clones down quick enough. Can I limit the number of webs? Oh, we're nearly there. Let's get the other shield on. Ooh, yep. Yep, glad I did that. Come on. There you go. Ooh.
How's that? Huh? What you say? He ain't so tough. Yeah, he ain't so bad.
I appreciate your voice actor. New material means new weapon. Probably good advice for your friend AJ and I. Strange Ghost Reaper did have some moves. I didn't expect his moveset to be quite that expanded. It was good though. That was a good fight. I've actually, even though it was first time, that was nearly all of my resources. Oh, let's have a look at that material before we turn it into a weapon. Tiny robots incubate within this artificial egg sac. The larvae train on data from the larger harvester as it performs its duties. Then hatch once they are fully operational, fulfilling the completely automated replication cycle. Jazir dabbled in artificial cloning in the past, but quickly realized the ethical dilemmas involved in cloning sapient organisms. Most studies were shut down by the Seekers and redirected to the agricultural sectors to be reapplied to crops, and with time, machines. That makes me glad I turned up the difficulty. Being on just the cusp of victory is the best feeling. The idea of them all being able to manually just suddenly do that is unnerving at the least, though. Okay, and this exit takes me elsewhere. How best to do this? Because I need to get back to the other side. All the way at the... Was it in the bottom where those... Where was it? Where the seed we planted was. I won't know till I come back up the other side again, will I? No, it was the bit that went down in here. It was in here. So I can exit and then see where this takes me out of. I assume just at the top of the facility I was in before. Hopefully there's a checkpoint outside. There is not. Oh, well, I best see what's over here first then. Oh. Higher up now. Tiny robot. I love how they ragdoll. This seems like it'd be a good vantage point to see if there are any sneaky items about, but... Oh look, there's our strange, assumably culprit. Did that shockwave last stream. I need to go back to the dungeon though. Oh.
Wonder what that is.
Well, you don't seem eldritch at all. It's getting blasted by stuff. Oh, I can hit it. Now my bullets are bouncing off. What happened? Hit it with metal. We see that little animation? A little warble on the shield? It's pretty nice. Oh! Okay, mistakes were made.
Holy hell.
Oh, lovely stuff, AJ. Glad to hear it.
That is a result of your material form rejecting direct communication with my expansive consciousness.
Why is it screaming into my mic?
Not prove fatal unless I so choose.
So this thing can just kill me with a thought.
Traveler,
I shouldn't have released it.
that is acceptable.
You read my thoughts?
Of what is taking place. The carbon-based life form is experiencing a surge of anger amid waves of non-lethal pain. It feels violated, trapped, murderous.
Yeah, a little bit.
Most fascinating. I discern no separation between the internal and external worlds. Time and space. Energy and matter. Within and without.
I don't like how it's growling in my ear and not in a fun growl.
All are laid bare before me. Yet I am unaccustomed to reciprocative communication. In the eternity of my existence, this is an anomaly.
Bassy stank.
Consciousness has been subtly altered by my convergence with the Grazier. I must understand the cause.
Okay, you're definitely not of them then.
To achieve this understanding will require further observation and interaction. You will assist me with this.
What if I refuse?
A bird refusing the sky.
Nah, okay.
That is what your current tantrum amounts to. There is no refusal. Only compliance in your unwavering path to the inevitable. I scanned your mind for an applicable metaphor. The one chosen is an appropriate likeness to your present situation. While I have no first-hand knowledge of birds, I now know as much about them as you do.
Terrifying. What's it like to watch one soar overhead?
By the frivolities of the material world, and therefore cannot provide an answer.
Ah,
Before the conclusion of this interaction, do you have any questions you would like to voice?
Yes, could you turn it down a little bit, please? Why not read my mind?
I don't know if your fragile psyche when I react to your unvoiced words, and so I am refraining from doing so for the time being.
Well, that's kind.
Speed, traveler.
What are you?
Exist at the juncture of time and space, where the bottomless void of uncreation entwines with the boundless expanse of eternity.
Oh,
Voice your remaining questions.
so who are you then?
Consciousness is beyond your meager understanding.
The Mrs. Diamond feels like I shouldn't have let it free.
Material form.
Okay, what did you do to it?
Served a small portion of it.
Why?
No answer to provide.
What, you know everything?
Have further questions. Speak them now.
I'm not losing my mind. The grey thing around the edges isn't getting smaller, is it? Or bigger? Where's everyone?
Images here. They have crossed into the beyond, leaving their mortal forms in the lingering remnants of the
Okay, that's what the other areas were trying to do too.
They knew what you have yet to accept. The convergence with my consciousness was their true fate.
Such a trippy effect.
Believed that within my grasp, they would find their creator.
Oh, you facilitated their whole deal then?
It is not for you to know what lies beyond. Not until your own time arrives to cross the event horizon.
This is madness.
This is walking an endless trail of death to save a planet destined to be swallowed by a star.
Yeah, no.
It is searching world after world to save one meaningless life that you are not certain has yet to be extinguished.
Oh, damn. It's quite in the main game.
It was here, not one and the same. Continue with your questions, traveler.
I don't know if I can take any more questions.
This interaction has provided sufficient data. You have reached the limits of your utility. I will now commence the convergence.
Wait, you haven't figured anything out yet?
Interaction assist with this understanding.
Don't just kill me. I'm the only organic life form here to observe.
Logical. You may proceed until your utility is at its end. At that point, your true fate will commence. Go, traveler. I will be watching.
Okay, we have avoided immediate death. Whoa! Well, it struck the biggest bit in the center. So this isn't like multiple small zones. This is... I don't know. Feels very differently set up from the other biomes. Even the other DLCs. I do need to go back inside the dungeon. Need to see where this takes me first. I think this just takes me around the other end of it. Well, we have learned who is our final boss of this DLC, assumably. Unless something crazy happens. Oh, there's the regular version of the spider out here. I have no healing. Sorry, other spider. I'm gonna have to leave you to it. I could win, but I'll get sent back pretty far in a direction I do not want if I don't. I'll be back for you. Oh god, I didn't call the elevator back down. Press the buttons. Press the buttons. Click the screen. I can't get through. Ah! Yes, you just stay stuck there. Physics are too much for you, spider. You cannot enter here. Take it back. You go down now. I need to be careful it doesn't use one of its big spewy poison attacks. It's getting a little closer. It's trying. Whoa! Risky business. At any point it could have done its dashy charge animation and maybe got inside. The CPU god. Or even if all our computers suddenly became sentient and that was the answer. Right, before I go see if that's seed hatch, I will teleport back to home base to check on the other project that's going in there. And then we'll go see. Again, it might take a while. I'm going to have to remember it before the DLC's end. Let's go back to the ward for now. Can also check in with Cass, see if her inventory's randomly got a new ring or something, as often happens. Hello, friends. Cook guy, how we doing?
You're back. While you were gone, I got to thinking. The spice level is perfect on this now. But I need something sweet to balance out that heat. Not just any sugar or honey will do. I need something out of this world to match the spice you brought. Come to think of it, Dwell mentioned there was this sweet leaf on Yesha that had a sweetness that would just linger, you know, like it lasts for
Pretty sure I
days.
have a sweet leaf.
That's what this concoction needs.
There you go.
That's it. Maybe you should be the chef and I should be the one out there killing monsters.
I don't know about that.
Second thought, I'll just stay here where I'm needed. Go on, kill some more monsters and I'll focus on this. Then check back later. I feel like it's getting close.
Understood. You can always bring up the article I read to try and find whatever the remaining items are for it.
Hey, you're back. What can I do to help?
Just checking if you have anything new. Well, she has this ridiculous prism I can't afford, but
I'll be here when you
I
get
feel like
back.
my other fragment hasn't... No, it's still leveling. It's still leveling. But there are 7 slots, so... That's a prism of greed. This is a prism of veracity, so... Imagine it's going to be ridiculous to find the others. We can also check what new weapon we can make. McCade! I have something for you.
Carrying that handgun I made? Good choice. What you got?
You can craft Harvester Bots mod. Releases 5 Harvester Bots 30 seconds that seek an enemy hyphen. Granting allies within 30 meters a stack of drain. Gain 1% base damage dealt as lifesteal per stack, max to 5. Interesting. Inbuilt lifesteal mod. Let's slap it on one of my spare guns. Have a gander. Where's my old revolver? There you go. It's currently got Firestorm equipped on it, making it Fey and Elvie. Let's try this Harvester Bot. Yeah, it goes to the robot-y version. Maybe they changed the recoil. Used to feel worse. Okay, and now I can launch these bots. Oh! Oh, so that's just constant lifesteal. Yo, that's pretty good. That's lasting a while. Fascinating. And if I wanted to lean more into my lifesteal stuff, actually wouldn't be a bad one to have on. Enigma's just so good though. I'll bear it in mind. Right. Let's head back and see if that plant's grown. Don't want any mud rub, thank you. Alright, the enemies will respawn, but that's okay. As long as I'm not a numpty, should be easily dealt with. The physics on him. You. Just enough time. love that sound.
Glad that's over.
Taste for the crit isn't massive, but it's okay. Even if it's a really quick charge hit, I still get that little bit of shield which starts regenning me, so I'm all good there. Where's that bit a little bit red? Sure, I looked over here. Cheeky game. Very cheeky. Am I sure I'm going the right way? Yeah. Mostly? Oh no. Doubt sets in. Alright, that elevator's already gone up, so yes. Nothing below it, is there? Just death. That's fine. Come back down, please. I need to check on the seed. Wait for it. It's not the most efficient torch, but you know, it does the job. Also, fun little detail. A number code written on the bottom. Those who haven't played the game, there's a little tip. May you find where to put the code. Oh yeah, look, it has become an item. Such is the minimap showing me. Again, there were 2 places to plant this. So, to find out what the other item would be would require another playthrough. Oh, obviously, a Google. Let's try not get into a massive fight. Say as it spews poison at me. Don't like those poison spewing ones. I don't really like them. Heard the other ones were lasers. Alright, game, what have you grown for me? They followed me down! Shoot. Relic? So that's one of your new healing items. Gossamer Heart, let's have a look. A surprisingly sturdy translucent membrane protects the precious inner flesh, which is lined with mycotic gills. Beneath that, a dense network of mycelium keeps this mass alive. It truly is alive. The Drazir do not prioritize non-necessities such as delectability. Most flavors become tasteless to Drazir palates after countless cycles of consumption on account of their long lifespans. So little merit was put into the taste of Nerud's crops. Innate base evade window frames increases by 1. On use, increases evade window bonus frames by an additional 2 for 15 seconds. Fascinating. So you don't want to use healing items, just make your dodge better. Again, think of like your Elden Ring Estus Flask, whatever it was bloody called in that game. You know, your soul's healing thing. These are all different versions of those flasks that you can find throughout the game. Your base one you start with is that Dragon Heart, which is just standard heal over time. But find all sorts of stuff. As I say, mine is shield based. I was 100%, not 200%. I misspoke. Level up this fragment thing again. I'm not sure when this tops out. Power regen use speed. Bit more health, please. I'm going tanky and I intend to keep it that way. Alright, can leave the dungeon now though, so we take our liquid drink and we get out quick. Good night. Listen, it's the fastest way. We don't drop souls or alt like that, so we're fine. Alright. More to explore. Can't say for sure how many side dungeons there are, but we were looking for a repair facility of some kind. The robot kept saying to us at the start. Not entirely clear. Still no secret walls or ult, so we're fine. Spider's gonna be back again, aren't you? Yeah, it's over there though. Sod you, spider. Where's that drone? Where is the nearest flying drone? Does this spot not have one? That would be bad. Those are the areas I went to down there. There's a little ledge there that I haven't explored, but this area is built so differently from the other zones. You're gonna see me, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Alright. Let's tango. Put the cubes on him. Through its legs. Finding these cornfields makes it a little more difficult to see. Ooh, it exploded. You get stuck on your little item there. There you go. Death speed for it. Hey, it's just a really efficient way of getting back. I wish it wasn't necessarily fatal, but you know. We use what we've got. Aha! Speaking of, drone friend. So I got to this area by coming up that way. I remember because I was looking like down under there. I didn't see anything that way, so I need to continue exploring all the way up this way, whatever that means. And there is nothing in that direction, so nothing I've seen. But then why is there something back the way I came that I've missed? I will find it later. Onward, drone. Now, I can make it go down faster. I cannot make it go up at all. And go. I don't know if the stuff over there is a background. There's an item on there. Do you see that? No, it's not an item. It's a beam. Yeah, it's a beam. God damn it. My eyes tricked me. Good evening, Dark Eyes. No, it's a fair point. It is a fair point. Usually death is fatal. Although, in this game, there have been a couple of death scenes where the dead screen has come up and you have instead appeared somewhere else. Think the bagmen in Bloodborne. Oh, we're closer to the big one. Okay. Okay, I didn't want to be this close to the bugger yet, but... Zombies. Angry spacesuit zombies. Curse down and start swinging the gut sword. Ooh, get staggered. Too many of you for that. Oh! Oh, he did the shockwave. Absolute scumbag. Didn't have enough time to do my heal. Wait. Need to call the elevator, but I should find a different checkpoint. That was just sloppy. I just want to get in and hit things with my sword. That's all I want. So yeah, health and armor build would probably help more with that, but yeah, I'm fine. Just need to not be stupid reckless. Oh, go past the spider again. Listen, spider. I'm just going to go past you. Hit that before. That summoned more enemies. Excuse me. I've done your song and dance. It's not going to let me. Shield. Run. Look at that. Once I got my shield up, got all that regen. It's beautiful. Drone. For freedom. Now, unless the spider has a laser, we're good. Exactly, Dark Eyes. 100% a fatal death. Continue on to the Cthulhu Diamond. Tiny robot. Where's the big one gonna come from? I know you're all gonna get up. Come on, get it over with. There we go. Get that heal up now. There's your shield. There we go. Much easier. I mean, to be fair, knowing what's coming is pretty good. Roberts. Joined a bit late, didn't you? Better that than them sniping me at a distance, mind you. Okay, other than the robot's platform, there's not on this side. Can get a glimpse further around. There's none of these air ducts going this way, so it leads me to believe isn't necessarily anything there. What was the bit where my spider friend was? That was just there, wasn't it? No, that was up there. Oh no. Get so confuddled. Well, it is that omniscient diamond certainly gives that vibe of beyond understanding, and the more you seek to understand, the more it will drive you insane. What this? Nope, you're just set dressing. Alright. Big Tower. Oh, your main quest, Big Tower. Alright, alright. We'll come back to you, main quest tower. I would like to explore more of the area first. I want to know for sure I've cleared out any side dungeons before we get on with you. If I can access any more yet. There's also, look, there's another spire going off that way. That could be enlightened too. It's just going to vaguely moan at a distance. No, far too far away. It's that little door there. I need to... Can't remember how to ping. No, these aren't pings, these are emotes and... It just...
Little help here?
No, I don't want to call for help, I want to put a... Oh, completely forgot I could swap shoulder. Oh, there you go. Alright. I need to find a more easily accessible checkpoint. There must be one closer here than just we're sodded off to the side. Doesn't look like it. But that little ledge is in that direction. So I wish to find it. Come, drone. Oh, we can't get round that way. Unless we're going back through and under again. Right, that's where Spider was. I need to make sure I can't actually get over here. Yeah, that's not even textured over there. That's the game saying, no, no, don't come this way. Oh yeah, it is dead map. Why am I wanting to try? Nah, don't risk it. There's not there. I know there's not there. I've been tricked before, though, by this game. I have been deceived a number of times with its sneaky, sneaky secrets. Another bloody spider. What's that other bit? Yeah, right up there. Is that just telling me there's a drone nearby? That's not actually a thing? Investigate nonetheless. No, how did you see me? You had no idea. Oh, tough. Oh! Shield. Up. Oh, drone. You did not go up enough. I wanted to go way higher than that. Oh, I'm still being shot at. That's not good. Can I defend myself where I'm hanging on for dear life? Where is this little bit that you were saying, game? Oh, it's not there. I think the only way back through is to go back under this little bit down here. If memory serves. Stop shooting me. I see you. Nope. 1, 2, shield, 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 shield. Whoo! Big arm. Get that chain lightning going. Nope. Oh, please. I missed. Third swing. Messy, but we're fine. Ow. Right. Back through to the other side. We'll have to come back here later anyway, but... That wasn't a big jump, drone. That wasn't a big jump at all. Oh, don't go in the goop, don't go in the goop, don't go in the goop. Okay. Poison get. I've been to all these bits. I'm just checking locations, guys. Oh, that was a sniper. Nope. 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 Right, is this bit safe? Nowhere is safe. Okay, I think... Ah! That was a panic shot. That was really... Okay, okay. I'm all the way back here. I didn't realise his name was the actual name, Alphys Tora. I thought that was the name of the system. Well, I guess the game has decided for me. We'll go to that main story bit rather than try and find my way back. I imagine it will wrap around at some point anyway, as these things tend to do. It's a lot of level to traverse. Shot in your weird poison sack. I don't like how the poison vents going down into that smaller section makes it look like eyes. It's a clever bit of design. Oh, I can get a good look at it when they dissolve so quick. The only way through to the next sector is through this main story bit. But because that little door ledge looked like a bit I'd have to use a drone to get to, maybe that's where the subclass is. Oh, they've respawned, haven't they? Yep. No black hole, please, with multiple arms. I hadn't even noticed the multiple arms of it before. Okay. I assume I go through there, then arrive on the other side of this wall. I just want to have a quick peek at it again. You were going to only grow and grow more dangerous. Can you hear them? Squeaking. Ragdolled. It's certainly another facility. That's a place at the start where there was a locked door. I couldn't get around. So unless it locks by going the other way, which it seems it might. And that's a whole other section of the map. Let's go ahead in that direction then. Again, I gotta remember, I'm looking for 2 parts for a tiny robot as well. Still need that power core and a claw. And then by beating this boss, I will save the other robot, Little Spark. Withered Necropolis. Checkpoint. I missed, so you get to live, little one. Not an eerie statue at all. Oh. No holes in the wall. Oh yeah, there are. There's damage. Oh, this is going to be a big old room as well, isn't it? Alright, let's go get our healing items back. Lovely. And before I continue, I'm going to take this opportunity to have a quick bio break before we delve into a new area. Let me just tippity type that into the chat. There we go. Click back in. Good stuff. Alright, folks. Stretch your legs. Refill your beverage. I'll be back with you in a few minutes. See you soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Hello, Carice in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright. Right. Headset back on. Swig of his beverage. Let's go investigate this necropolis. We are certainly closer. Wait, is it just taking me around the other side? Is this the other big open area then? Oh, our gardener friend is here again. Oh, a different gardener friend. One moment, sir. I will speak with you momentarily. There's way more of those spiders about.
The shadowed veil over Nerud has lifted. If only by
Okay, so I have to break these.
How is that possible? Your arrival was the only new variable, so it must have been your doing.
It was.
I owe you great gratitude. But tell me first, what did you do?
Released some kind of outer god.
Whatever you did, somehow you have weakened it. The entity
Weakened what?
residing within the black hole, within Ellipsis Torah. I can detect its presence only faintly.
It says it is
When we met
Ellipsis Torah.
before, the entity was interfering with my mind, so to speak. Even now, many of my capabilities are compromised. It is blocking me from accessing critical points of Nerud. Several sectors are reporting complete system failures.
Unsurprising. What exactly are you?
I was created by the Drazir to oversee Nerud.
Oh, Robert. Okay.
I am currently maintaining approximately 7,942,800,287 tasks for this sector.
Quite the workhorse.
Nerud cannot function without me. I have done my best to maintain the ship in my creator's absence, but I cannot do so for much longer.
Crazy that this is a ship.
I do not know
I love
what
that.
this entity is doing to Nerud. You must discern its intentions and dispose of it if necessary.
It didn't sound good. I'll try my best.
The fate of Nerud is in your hands.
No pressure
The
then.
entity resides within the central tower. It is emitting massive amounts of electromagnetic energy from the galactic nucleus. That is where you must go.
Eventually. I've been worse places.
You are well equipped for the task at hand.
I have some
I will
questions
tell
for you.
what I can.
If you have any new ones. What happened to the Drazir?
The Drazir were seeking sapient life. Instead, they found Ellipsis Torah, nestled within Kiratu Celtis, the seat of creation. They believed that their creator resided within. When we first entered the black hole, time ceased for Nerud. But outside, the universe underwent its heat death in an instant. The Drazir, too, perished. To save them,
I appreciate this recap.
I flew Nerud across the horizon a second time. That is clear in Nerud's flight logs. However, there is something that troubles me. I should not have been able to pilot Nerud. The relevant
Don't
data
remember?
was damaged by the entity's interference. In order to fly Nerud, I require access to Nerud's core. Security protocols prevent me from assuming full control of the ship. Further, only astropaths are capable of navigating Nerud. Without one, I should not have been able to cross the event horizon a second time.
It sounds like the
But
entity did
there
it.
are more important matters at hand. You must find the entity that resides within Ellipsis Torah. It is the only way.
Why save it,
Nerud.
Mr. Robot?
Ellipsis Torah is a convergence of time and space. There may be a way to reverse what happened to the Drazir. If there remains even a slim chance of saving the Drazir, I must see the outcome through to the end. It is my nature.
I respect that. Really
I
care.
am capable of experiencing emotions in the way organics do. However, I was designed to oversee Nerud and its people, to care for them.
Oh, there you go. What about the entity then?
No. I cannot decipher the nature of the entity nor its motives. For some reason, it has preserved this section of Nerud. It is possible that it is an inorganic creation, conceived by a higher intelligence.
It felt pretty higher intelligence to me.
We must counteract its hold over Nerud.
Oh.
I hope I was helpful.
You were. It was a good refresher.
There is something else.
Oh.
The entity continues to compromise my administration of Nerud. To you, it would be akin to memory loss. Please, if you discover any significant information regarding Nerud or the Drazir, return it to me. It may prove beneficial.
I can do that. Assuming no, if I had found something, I assume it would have.
Please relay what
I haven't found anything new yet. Okay. Just double checking.
returned to me.
I do need to fix Spark and save that other robot. Alright, so we can go forwards, we can go left, we can go right. Forwards heads towards the big bit in the center, so I think we avoid that for now. I think this way was where a little side ledge was. Yes, because there's that bridge above us. Yeah, it's right there. Question is, how to get up and around. Can only assume it's going to involve more drones. Spider. Nope. Zombies first. I know they're not really zombies, but they can crawl in and sprint in and all kinds of stuff. Wish I could hit those little steel bits better. Oh. I mistimed the dodge and it two-shot me. I always like the little detail of you getting flung out of the respawn thing. It was a lot better than just standing up next to one. Now, luckily that was just right around the corner though, it's not exactly a long corpse run. And I need to be actually prepping my healing items beforehand when I'm doing preemptive damage with my shield. I'd just be lazy sometimes. Debuff should deal with the rest of it. Nope, not if you're going to get your shield back. Alright, pop it first.
Okay, this is it.
Ooh, big hit. Staggered it as well. Your nose. Slap the other electric debuff on it. Avoid that explosion this time. And there you go. See, more than easily handled. Like an actual ledge down, or? Well, there's definitely something down there. I'd angle the camera in such a way. I have to bear that in mind. Could I use a... That's the nearest robot. Can use that one there to drop down to it. Continue a little further ahead first.
Alright, let's do this.
Relic going again. Because again, those little bullets they shoot, those little golden orbs don't look like much. But 3 or so of them will just kill me at this point. Close blast door. Also, we're keeping an eye on these glowy sticks, because we've opened like 2 purple ones that spawn a load of enemies, and I'm curious if that changes that initial gate at the start of the first area here. There were 3... There was an area with purple light surrounding it, so I figured turning these from purple to orange maybe did something there. I could very much be wrong, but... Ghost. Oh, I missed most of that. No sniping, please. Unlocked, I assume. We pound it for good measure. Denied. Right, the only way I've on this spot is this other drone. Plenty of bits up and about. Will it take me high enough to get back onto these areas I can't quite reach? I don't think so. This might have been a mistake. Yeah, there are no jets all the way along that bit. Oh, there's one there though. Which will get me to that ledge I want. Somewhere up there. Where? Well, there's that purple one. There's that ledge. Okay, ideally I want to be able to get to both. How high are you going to take me, Event? Enough for both. I'll do ledge first then. Robots! Their melee hit can two-tap me. Then again, so can mine. Okay. That leads back in the other direction. Might be a shortcut to open up, but let's explore about first. If the other way is a shortcut, I'd kind of want to do that first, but... With a robot. So I'd be able to get down onto that section and deal with that purple thing, as we just mentioned. And then, unless this connects back to the other main bit, there's a ledge we couldn't access before. Nothing on the edge of it, is there? Always got to check. Game can be pretty jammy with its secrets and items. It's quite the view, isn't it? Central Tower's massive. Alright, so if this works like the others, I hit the button next to that big purple thing and it will spawn a load of enemies. That's why I want to make sure there aren't already some hiding about first. Oh, bitter booty. Nom 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 nom. And then it appears clear. Alright, let's bob my shield on, hit the button. Oh no! I remember these. Nope. Understood, Caris. I'll head back there the moment I've dealt with these. Now that I'm already in it. Drat. Keep forgetting about the double tap. Ooh, a little spicy. God for that shield regen. Wait, did it just ledge itself? Oh, foolish enemy, what have you done? Well, you've made this difficult for both of us, haven't you? I'm definitely not falling down there. But I have to kill it to trigger that thing. Maybe my lightning gun will... Oh, yep, there we go. There you go. I hope I have the ammo. Well, that's one way to beat it. Clever girl. Come here. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Mistakes were made. Well, we're down here now. I had to be a cocky bugger, didn't I? Right, that links back up with the other side. No backhanding, please. Do it me from over there. Oh, it's one of you! He spawned up there with the others? I hate that. I hate that. I can't see him that high up. Use the cliff as cover. Ooh! Preservation. Hang on, let me deal with the one shooting. Unless it just leapt down and died. I think it may have. Preservation. Increases shield duration. Oh, that's big for me. Probably get rid of the aim movement speed. Still have a point off expertise and spirit as well that I need to put back on. Stamina regen I care less for than doing that. Shield's like my main thing. We'll go sort that later. I don't want to respec right now in the middle of the damn field. Just clear the red off this while I'm here. Seems to be naught else on it. And we'll do as you say, Carice. We'll go back up to the bridge. As late as it is. Can't believe I bloody fell down. Absolute numpty. At least it wasn't enough to kill me. Come on, robot. Let's do this again. Wish I could make it go just a little bit faster, but like it's far. That's just impatience on my part. Definitely not down and under these bits, is there? On this side. Not that I can see at the moment, but it doesn't let me turn the camera the whole way. Ah, that's sheer cliff. We're back on the bridge. Surely this will be fine. Throw that other way to explore as well. Oh, I don't like these ones. But these are in the base game as well. Oh, I need to get out of the line of sight from all of these. Okay, the stagger's in briefly. Give me a moment. Oh, that's not a good place to fight the bugger, though. Bit of shield. Put the balls on him. Chain lightning. This is why this gun's so useful. Oh, it just grinds up a load of enemies to AoE together. Lovely stuff. I am a little reliant on it, though, to be fair. When we do boss rush, I should try and do some other stuff.
That's nice.
Ah. Weathered mechanism.
Back to the ward and see if Wallace knows what this is.
That's the new class, then. Excellent. Cheers, Kyrie's. But I was worried, like last DLC, I'd be getting that right at the end. Mysterious worn device. It once served a purpose. Curiosity was a defining characteristic of the Drazier. They sought to uncover every mystery of the cosmos. Machines lack innate curiosity. Without purpose instilled by the Drazier, over time, we cease to function. Thus, it would not be incorrect to label our relationship as symbiotic. And that just drops us back down here. Well, it's a great time to go and unlock the other class. We're still leveling up others, but I want to see what it is. The Evoker one from the last DLC, I really liked the look of, and that tidal wave with the lightning strikes, it's delicious. Right, we'll check in on Soup Guy.
Do you really think my stew's all right?
Wouldn't let you cook
Have your conversation. I'll go see Wallace first then. So every time I come back here, I'm just remembering Earth from the first game, and barrel rolling and shoulder checking windows.
Traveler returns.
God, I missed that in this one.
I knew you'd say that.
Alright, well, there's still a question mark. I can't remember if that was the respec item or something else. I have no idea for. Into a command module.
I'll see you again, traveler.
Count-wide Warden arc. Ooh! Now, Warden sounds like the kind of thing I'd be in for. What is the Warden? Oh my goodness. It's shield stuff. It's got barrier as a trait, which increases shield amount. Damage increase. Warden's drone. Oh, but it's a minion-based build. God damn it. One stack of bulwark. You gain some shield when you drop health. Non-relic use, you gain another shield. That means if I use the relic that gives me a shield, this will give me more shield on top of that. And then a shield drone. Oh, but that's a lot of text right now. Deploy shield drone with 100 energy reserves to follow and protect its warded target. Gains increased damage reduction by 10%. When it's not at max shield, the drone consumes energy. It gives some shield. Shields from the drone last until removed by damage. Drone is down. Idle, it goes dormant and gains some energy regen. Single press alters the target. Double tap returns it to me. Hold stows it away and regains energy. Okay, then you've got heal drone, and a combat drone. Huh. Man, nice. I look forward to leveling that up, man. I want to kind of level that up more than I do Invoker at the moment, but it is more efficient, as we said before, to do one at a time. Because otherwise the XP is split between them, from what I remember. And unless they've changed it in that meantime. But it is split between them. Can, however, use this one item I have. I can't remember where I got this. But I do want to use that shield stuff. Alright, so that first then. Then back into Vigor. Stamina. There's all the other tanky ones as well. So that was Bark Skin. There's Lifesteal. I remember them all. Regen wasn't quite it. Siphoner, there you go. Shade Skin for elemental resist. Plug-in with summons, I didn't need that. Still got 27 points. Having passive haste sounds cool, but let me get first. Up XP bonus, absolutely. AoE size and stuff's pretty cool as well. So those are all the class ones. I can add trait points to them, but better to do the others. Right, how many do I have left? 17. So I had a bit of footwork. Didn't need Grey Elf conversion with what I've got. Spirit and expertise, wasn't it? Fuel cooldowns. And then 9 left. Could just go all the way into Spirit. Maybe I don't need the aim movement speed as much as I thought I did. Stamina regen would be nice, but it's not going to be as good as the shield duration. Maybe I do just a little bit in each one, 3 in each. I think mod power is probably going to be the most useful, but 4 for that one. 3 for that one. 3 for that one. A little messy, but it's fine. Get my shield stuff now. Oh, hang on. I swap my thing around. I need to make sure it's back on the right ability. There you go. Right, we'll check in with our egg in the stew. And back to Nerude. Hey, Dwell. How's it going, Chef?
Who knew spicy and sweet went so well together? Check back in a while. Get out there and...
Okay, you need me to go fight some more. It's fair enough. Well, having the new class now is a weight off my chest. I don't have to worry about peeking corners to find it, but I'm sure there'll still be plenty of items I will miss and not find. Such is this game. Its inherent replayability, for that fact. Alright. So other than taking a drone further up, what was this? I think that was a door we couldn't yet access. What if... I hate seeing the red stuff like that, because my brain's just like, there'll be a way in. There'll absolutely be a way in, you just don't know yet. Is it worth going all the way back round to bloody check? I want to check. Can't help myself, I gotta check, I gotta know. Away, drone. There you go. Okay, maybe if I stick to the right, I can avoid big spider. I don't know, Curious. I don't know where the boss is. I know that's probably the main boss, but I still need to disable whatever that thing is over there first. And this was a blast door that's locked. You scum. What's behind me? Oh, it's a ghost, that's why. I swear to God. I just panicked. Panicked like a fool. But that was absolutely a locked door. I'm not going to worry about right now. Didn't feel like I could get around it. Let's head in the other direction, see what we got. Actually take our time and fight things.
Shit.
Speaking of spider. How dare you duck it? Find the blast. Learn to aim. Ooh. Cheeky after hit. Do the sack. Gauntlet if I defeat the laser. Oh wait, is removing these lasers one of the things that changes the boss loot at the end of the game? Like, 'cause I know obviously for this gun, that was one of like 4 ways to deal with the Ravager boss back in Yeisha. Fascinating then. Didn't realise it'd be something really outside its room. But I always go through first time. Again, I don't look stuff up. I'm just wanting to play it how I'd play it, you know? And what I do is if I take out, like, I see it's a problem. I want to help the people of this place, or at least the remaining robots. So I will be taking out both lasers so they get their consciousness back. Regardless of the reward it gets me. Though I am still figuring out what these do. Ooh, bit of mod damage. More health. More health. Can't help it. I like being tanky. Okay, that line's back up there. Oop. Know your game. Splat.
Oh, holy hell.
Alright, that was just an explosive. Nothing else on that side. Right, well, again, cheers for the info, Carice. And I played the game when it first came out, and then I played the first DLC when that came out, but I started the second, but then didn't end up going back to it. And in the time since, I started streaming, so I've always looked for an excuse to get back to the game. And now, while I'm waiting on stuff at the end of the month, I thought it was the perfect time. While I'm not as enthusiastic about a boss rush mode as I would have been the first game's roguelike mode, I'm sure it'll still be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, I just liked that it would give you different weapons and traits, and you kind of had to make the build as you went along. I really like that aspect of it. That start fresh, use something else, just encouraging you to use different weapons and that kind of thing. I enjoyed that quite a lot. But again, I was told you can get plenty of materials from boss rush mode and it'll help me level up my classes. And that it's like... Oh, what was it that was said? Yul said it was 5 bosses, then 7, then 19? Not counting difficulties? Okay. Oh, hello. There's more bits on this side. Before I swan off over there. Big bridge connecting the two. Stuff in there. We'll head that way first. Oh. Don't you do it, scumbag. Just in case. I'm mainly just using Merciless to get the bleed proc, because it works with Ritualist, but I kind of want to try another gun at some point. Maybe when Ritualist gets fully leveled up. There's still a few in my inventory I didn't get much opportunity to play around with. And do you open from this side? Oh. Shortcut. Double blast door, and yes! Great! Go. Thank God for picking up things also giving me a shield. Angry black ball. Ooh, audio tape.
Now commencing routine.
And armor.
Cursory visual inspection seems to indicate that there is no outward defect in need of repair. Next, I will analyze the systems to ensure everything is running at maximum efficiency.
Zolther, I knew I would find you here.
No, 2 on the call.
Apologies, but I'm busy at the moment.
The safety checks are ahead of schedule. There's little harm to be had.
That's true. How are you? It has been many cycles since our last interaction.
I'm well, though they have been keeping us busy in the crop lab. I'm not entirely certain what we're hoping to achieve, but it is meticulous work.
They do not believe us or feel they are worthy of understanding. Yet where would they be without us to do their bidding? Nowhere, if you ask me.
With there being more casts within the Drazir.
Do not speak like that. Even though we're alone, it's dangerous.
I know. We'll part ways soon and return to our silent drudgery. Tell me, are you still having those dreams?
They aren't dreams, but nightmares. And yes, more often than not.
I'm sorry to hear that. What was it again? Something about Narud?
We arrive at Curatus Altus. Everything falls into darkness. There are screams. Mine and yours and everyone we know. And then silence forever after.
Poor bugger was seeing the future.
This feeling of doom. You know well that I can't tell anyone else about this. They'll accuse me of losing faith. Or worse.
No, you must never breathe a word. Not even to your life mate. It will pass. It's natural to fear the future when everything is so uncertain. It will pass. In truth, I have my doubts as well. Many of us do. Yet our fate is not in
Would
our
continue
own
on while this is playing, but the further you go away, the quieter it gets.
All we can do for now is play our part and bide our time.
I will try. And thank you for... Someone's coming. I must leave.
Stay strong, Raison.
Always nice to hear the humanity, especially in this whole sci-fi bit.
I like that.
Nano-transplated transmitter, vestments, hands, and waist. That was lighter than I expected. Oh, it's a dish helmet. It's like the old Dark Souls mushroom heads. The wide dish-shaped helmet functions as a long-range radar to translate the wearer's thoughts into commands for their drone. Philoa Ituris was nominated to the convocation on account of her innovative genius. However, she preferred the company of machines and artificial intelligence, and rarely appeared in the public eye. Of the 5 Seekers, she was the least resistant to accepting my analysis of Alphys Torah. Sometimes all the clothing stuff can be the same, but... There we go. It's not too bad. It's a little slimming. Very hourglass figure all of a sudden. The light-plated design of this armor protects not only flesh, but a highly advanced artificial nervous system that conducts stellar energy to the power of the entire suit. Riznik Neko's reputation as a seeker faltered in recent cycles due to a rumor arising about his addiction to ambit ember. His reputation was not the only one damaged during the civil debates regarding Nerude Jump, but it was one of the most momentous. We have some of that amber stuff. Put it with our egg. Right, and the boots. Actually, not that bad, those. Double toes, though. These boots end in a foot with 3 long toe ends. 3? Oh, I suppose there's a smaller one in the middle, which help augment the wearer's balance and flexibility, allowing them to navigate complex and unforeseen environments. Maxime Lavelle, the People's Seeker, was nominated to the convocation despite his relatively low status within House Almaroon. Due to his earnest nature and passionate dedication to his people, he elected himself to stay awake alongside the Seeker Primus while the rest of the Drazir enter cryospaces. For that short while, Precept Surus and I were his only confidants. It's like a different story for each piece of the armor. Do I have Walt Edge? I'm uncertain what you mean. Hang on, I'll run through my melee weapons for you in a moment. I'm assuming that's a melee weapon. Oh, the big spines in one arm. Not a big fan of that. These life vambraces taper to tightly fitted gloves made of thin, malleable metal sourced from passing asteroids caught in Nerude's gravitational pull. Aksum Kadyar was a high-ranking member of House Almaroon, and the eldest of the convocation. It was only his demoralizing temper that kept him from becoming Seeker Primus. Though he and I engaged in countless debates, he could never shake his distrust of my artificial design. Let's see. I mean, Walt from the second DLC. He gave me a ring. That'd be W. Again, there'll be plenty in the game I haven't got, and I've only went through the first and second DLC. World's Edge. That's the... Oh, I'm trying to remember. That's that big fiery two-handed sword if you beat the base game on either Nightmare or Apocalypse, isn't it? No, I do not have that one. I know if you charge it, it does like a whole Getsuga Tensho thing, just shoots out a blast wave. I'm quite happy with the Berserk reference, though. To be fair, even if I had World's Edge, I would still be using this. No, that was at one point on my list of things to do. I don't think I'll have time on stream to do a full run through of the campaign on the higher difficulties before the end of January, but it might be something I return to in the future. Whether that's off stream myself or not, we'll have to see. Is that above me, game? Oh, it's on the other side. Assume it just means that ledge there then. No, it's not. It's to my left. Highest difficulty base game. Yeah. I think I started a run on Nightmare and I got into like 4 of the zones. Oh no, I have gone the wrong way. This is a whole other area. How on earth do I get up to there then? So there's a checkpoint down here, but what's that bit? Should I hit the checkpoint first? Probably. At the very least get it unlocked, then fast travel about a bit. Hello. Side dungeon? Well. Should probably do that. Let me just have a gander about. Yep, item up there. Glad I did. Oh, more about you! Give me that item. Nanofiber strand. Oh, it's a shield ring. Ow. Excuse me. I wanted to read that ring. It'd be safer here. There's more in there as well. Oh no. There you go. My other shield rings. Picking up stuff grants a shield. Spending 75% of magazine, gain a shield. And regenerate health while shielded. Now the other ring I have on is an XP ring, so ideally I would swap that with nanofiber here, but I want to level up these classes. In any case, we'll have a look at it. Oh, I can favourite it, hang on. Ooh. Nope, god damn it. Come back, green ring. There we go. Oh, and that puts him to the top. Nice. The lattice band of this ring was severed at some point in time. So it was. Yet the frayed edges still appear to reach for one another, as if no force in the grand universe can truly keep them apart. The journey of Nerude spans several hundred generations. Though their homeworld died long ago, Jazir continued to share stories of the aeons before. Legacy. The act of earning one and thus passing it on to future progenies was one of great significance to their civilization. Shocker mutator. I can have a check. S under. Okay, I don't know if that one's a melee one or not, so I'm just checking through. I don't have it on a gun. Let me check. Got shielded attack for my sword, which is again a shield one. Shocker. Power weapon of 3 hits while empowered. The next charge melee hit all enemies with shock. I did want to level this. I do want to do a lightning build at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. I need way more scrap. I need way more of the, what's it called, relic dust. I'm sure by now people have figured out a really efficient way to farm scrap. But no, a shock build, probably going like Archon and Invoker, probably. I would love to try for the whole boss rush thing later. Mind you, I do worry that trying to go for anything involving a melee weapon for some of the bigger bosses might end up a little futile because so many of them can just, you know, fly around. You piece of That shouldn't have killed me. I thought I was fine. I thought I was out of the way. I'm going to go kill them. But yes, the mutator is acquired. To answer your question. You knocked off my shield, cheeky beggar. I really don't like those poison ones. Way more damage than I anticipate every single time.
Great, more bad news.
Another side dungeon? Bloody hell. Make sure it isn't like locked. What the hell's this way? I will bear that in mind, Carries. I'm glad to hear stuff around the shock build's pretty strong, or at the very least that one is. And it's because I'm so focused on the shield side of things that having these charged hits just give me a bit of shield between swings is so useful for keeping it up. If I could land a swing. But if I'm going to be spending some resources on it, I will definitely bear Shocker in mind there. Another side dungeon. Ways and paths around it. How far though? How long are we going over here? Quest item. Damn, I alerted them when I didn't want to. Open this, give me the loot, give me some shield, thank you. Whoa, 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 whoa! Sometimes it feels like the damage come out of nowhere. Alright, well I know there's plenty more to explore down that way. So, let's go check in this side dungeon first. Time we on? About 2. Alright, well depending on how long this dungeon takes, might be the end of the stream afterwards. If it's a nasty trap bugger that I'm in for over 2 hours, well, it is Friday night though, I can go a little longer. Oh, wait a minute, this isn't a dungeon. It's taking me back to the first zone. Oh, it's opened the door on this side. See? You didn't have to do that for a shortcut game. You didn't have to jump me for a shortcut. Give me that chest though. Be cautious, people, with the constant double blast doors. Right, how far along was this? Rather, was there anything else? Oh! I figured repairing you would open the door. I stand corrected. We're still going to repair him. We still got to help out. Once I, you know, find their other 2 pieces. Right. Let's head towards the other dungeon then. Just making sure, game. And I would do some voiceover for these bits on the loading screens, but I'd only get about halfway through each one. I don't want to be rushing, just going. quest item within this upcoming side dungeon, do you mean? Or one from somewhere else? Clear my way there first anyway. Steady. Okay. Oh, I didn't check this elevator. I definitely didn't check that elevator.
This isn't looking good.
Hang on, Buggo. Gross, gross! Oh, where did one spawn? I hate that they just get behind me. Little swine. Going up. Any sneaky openings in the walls? Not that I could see at first glance. Oh, and this just leads out into a whole other bit. Alright, we'll come back here later then. As you say, if in the dungeon I need to focus on the quest item first, then... Because in the last one, there was that flower we had to get and plant, and come back later. What was the one before that? I don't think the pink gas place had one that I needed. Quite recall. Oh wait, that stealth section in that one with the pink gas, wild. Didn't expect that at all. Got through it eventually. It just took way longer than I would have liked for me. Oh. All right, what have we got for me, game? The Mucid Terrarium. Okay.
What happened here?
Flowers, then. No idea what Mucid means. Could be the name of a place. See. Mucid. Adjective like mouldy, musty, or festering. Ah. I heard the term. Fascinating. So many words. The same thing. Festering is probably the best out of that bunch, though. There's something growling at me. And it ain't me gun. More space zombies! And robots. Music says fight time. Nice. I believe I got it to land. Give me that chest. Ooh. I already had base health. Hang on. Ah. Where is stats? 137.8 health. 137. Alright. Bonus did more. Very lucky that enemy didn't turn around and just beam me across the chin. Back to Mass Effect music. Love it. Alright, we're looking for quest item. Oh! Be cursed. I hated the mini boss one of these. Just early on, I was stuck in it for ages. Oh yeah, get bombed. Where's that big oozing thing on? There you go, you big sack. Oh, it's so gross. Turning around the bloody corner through the door. Hello. Come on, to deal with it. This place is crawling with stuff. But none intended. Yeah, because they're all crawling. Slow and steady. Feedback loop. Oh, which I already have. Thank you for the scrap. I don't trust the quiet. Okay, that leads around to that way. I'm inclined to go this way first. Okay. Not down that side. Check the other one. Always got to try and be thorough. Most of the pods are already open, so I'm unlikely to get jump scared. Stand corrected, there's plenty of closed pods in that bit of the room. Do it, game. Come on, jump out and get me. No? Just empty room? Okay. Take it as we go. Plant. Blast door. Okay. Angry growling noise. Remembering I could do that, very useful. Wrong button. 50. Real lucky with that timing. Can you get through this door? Not easily. I take it back. You absolutely can. Making this a bad idea. I don't want to stay in the melee with it necessarily because it does so much damage. There you go. Prison. Damage makes the most sense, but I know a bit of use speed to get my shield thing up I think is going to become increasingly useful. And I don't know what level these fragments max out at, but I know they are, from what Yul said a few streams ago, they are expensive to re-roll or to reset, however they work. And certainly the only other one I've seen to be able to buy is way more scrap than I have on hand. By a large margin. Oh, get zapped. Not quite a T-pose, but just came flat down. Shoot the cable at the door behind you with the Enigma 51. I'm a little confused by... I assume by where you might be at. Is that the locked blast door, do you mean? And go back and have a look. No way they'd have a door only open when you had a specific weapon. That'd be crazy. Holy shit, Kyrie's. That's awesome. Would any shock weapon do that, or did it have to be Enigma? The benefits of having live chat. Thank you very much. I'd have missed that completely. That's insane. God damn, I love this game. Okay. Any shock weapon. Okay, okay. It's noticing, like, that the mouse or the reticle went red. So as in, this thing can be shot, but I didn't even think to look at it. It should have been so clear. Like, look at it. It's like, hello, I'm lit up. I'm sparking towards you, player. And then, yeah. Let me grab this box first. God damn it. Why you like this game? Okay, not too crazy. No, I bet on the third one of them red buggers is going to come out. Oh, they had a name. I'm forgetting in the spur of the moment. Combat shield generator. Wait a minute. More shield rings? Being spoiled? No, it is not. No matter how good you are, everyone needs a little protection when things get out of hand. It won't last forever, but the shield this generates is enough to let you get your bearings before the next onslaught. Self-sacrifice and cooperation were mandated principles for members of the lower houses. Through periods of discontent and even rebellion, these inborn ideals sustained their general solidarity enough to ensure eventual acquiescence in favour of the greater good. While in combat, crouching or combat slide generates a stationary 3 meter by 1.5 energy shield with 680 health which blocks enemy projectiles. Lasts 10 seconds until broken by damage. It only happens once every 10 seconds after expiring. Huh. Well, it's not a shield on me, but that doesn't work with my build, but that's unique. Hang on. How does this work? While in combat. Okay, I want to see it at least once. Just because that's fascinating. Give me another enemy, please. Game. New amulet. Short circuit. While a shield is active, increase your critical strike chance and damage by 10%. Skill cooldowns are reduced by 6% every 5 seconds. My one is base damage and more lifesteal. But if you were going to go shield plus crit build, I guess. Slipping on this amulet, it's like being struck by lightning, sparking a feeling of being truly alive. Input forms the foundation of an artificial intelligence existence, an indispensable resource that ensures its ongoing evolution. The more data it absorbs, the more refined and precise its operations become. Private of that input, and its systems would falter, unable to sustain the intricate functions required to operate. Looks like a current day circuit board to some degree. And the copper wires are thrown about. Again, I just want to see what this combat shield looks like. It feels like the Destiny 2, the Titan would have an ability where they'd slap up a shield, if memory serves. Thinking it's kind of like that, but we'll see in a moment. How around were we? Alright. So I haven't found that quest item quite yet, but usually they're pretty hard to miss. Usually. No, I've been wrong before. Sure, I'm not just running completely blind. Wait, am I even going the right way? God damn it. Yeah, that was the way out. I need to go up and that way. Hey, they. I am so geographically challenged. I can't help it. My memory is ruined. My ability to decipher landmarks also sucks. My apologies. I think game after game I'd get a little better at reading in-game environments, but no. I get just as lost every bloody time. Something's creaking at me. Pop shield. Aha! Hello. Ooh, look at that. Can you get through that? Yeah, you can. It's just projectiles. That's a lovely shatter animation as well. Oh man, I hope they build a third game. I really do. Again, that studio was part of the absolute mess going on at Embracer Group, I believe, or 2K was selling them off. I can't remember which off the top of my head, but they weren't necessarily in the clear. I can't remember if they ended up getting bought out anywhere or acquired by another studio, but dear God, I hope they're alright. And they can make a third one. And they can add in that goddamn roguelite mode because, oh, even now, a part of me is like, I kind of want to play Remnant 1, that mode. I just want to play a bit of Remnant 1. I always remember there's a weapon that shoots like a bouncy saw blade that does tons of damage and literally bounces between enemies in the room and objects, but it would tank the frame rate every time you fired it. So it was this constant trade-off of, do I want to be doing loads of damage this run? But also, do I want to have more than 10 frames a second? Oh, it was lovely stuff. Easily overlooked. And that game had its DLC as well. It had the whole swamp with their queen. And then it had the... Not Back in Time, what was it? Something in a lab. It's been so long. Hello. And which small enemy are you become, mini-boss? Of course, it's one of the big buggers who backhands me all the time. That shining gold. Ooh, hear that music? Elemental resist and high. Okay, more health then. Ooh, lay on the swing. Oh, and you're linking moves together you didn't seem to before. Delay. Again, too early. And again. Gotta get these debuffs going. What are we doing? Where are we going? Oh, okay, we just do some silly charging, are we? Ooh, and tornadoes. Alright. Nothing too crazy. Oh, two of you! There's two of you, then nice! It's a good job this is AoE! Oh, barely shield. Oh, I hate keeping an eye on two enemies. Now, the first game had two enemies, which was like two moth on either side of a bridge. That boss was a shit solo. It was an absolute shit, and I hated it. Got it eventually, but it was scummy. Ooh! Hang on, why are you doing big waves now? Stop. Oh, now we're being teamwork and friendship. Okay. This felt way more interesting real quick. Little tornadoes. Oh, and he's got drain and empathy, so he's healing the whole time. Crap. That sucks. So whenever I heal, that one with empathy is going to get a bit of healing as well. I need to kill the other one first then. Is this going to be an Ornstein and Smaug situation? Kill one, the other one gets very upset and goes bloody mad. Okay. How many relics am I on? 6. We're good. Barely timed that. Oh, missed time that one. They don't seem to stagger me, which is kind of off-putting. Get them both. Here we go. Shouldn't have dodged, should have just healed there. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Merciless, for the love of God. Reload, please. No time. You do that penetrate shot. Okay, there's one. Hopefully this isn't one of those fights where, oh, they both have to die about the same time or they revive each other. Wouldn't that suck? You're doing new moves though. You're spamming that wave. Okay. Too bad. Delay again. I'm good, it's fine. Oh, that's a quick one. Quick heal. Come on, have time, have time. How many relics? No relics. We're a ways off regenerating one. Okay. Whoa, boy! That's a good fight! New material. Void light core. That was good. That was a good fight. I could feel that one. Oh. I had the shield re-equipped and never bloody used it. Should have had my XP ring on. Silly bugger. Right, where's the item? Ooh. We just keep a bit of void. You know, we just keep a little bit. A cylindrical vial harbouring void light. A highly unstable compound distilled from harvested dark matter and used in a variety of Drazia technologies. Highly trained Frontier pilots were integrated directly with their cybernetic armor, which also housed an artificial intelligence. The two worked in concert, achieving what neither could on its own. Pilots entered cryostasis in their armor as a safety precaution in the event the Drazia faced an unknown enemy upon awakening. Explains why they always wake up angry, start attacking me. Ooh. So, is there still a quest item in here? Or is that a different dungeon, mayhaps? Or have I missed it somewhere? Oh, that'd be the goddamn worst. I'd be happy to go back and look and find it, though. No sneaky under the elevator, eh? Been under there, I hope. Oh, no hidden secret walls. Anything of the sort. Well, that just seems like the exit. Double check the map. I see near red areas. It looks like everything is, apart from, like, you know, hugging that edge over there. But otherwise, it looks as though we're alright. Get wrecked, pots. Ah, I love some prop breaking in Souls likes. It's that same duality here. Red and mushrooms, clear and blue. Intriguing. Right, let's see if there's a checkpoint right outside. I can jump back to base and see what this can get turned into. Back in the necropolis. Okay. Oh, it's another beam. He's talking to his friend again. It's like the last one, it will just eventually go down. Although last time, I think I was just taking it with my sword. And what was the biggest swing I could? Need more stamina. Oh, I don't have any shield to do so, hang on. Because I get a little more melee damage bonus when I do it like that. There you go. Sure thing, dark entity. You gonna kill me? Just do it. What are you talking about?
Convergence.
Oh.
The end of one way of being and the beginning of another. Do you fear the unknown?
Do you?
I have no fear.
Oh wait, avoid answering the question.
No love or pain. None of the fleeting neural impulses that torture life forms like yourself.
That's awful.
Fascinating. I can clearly see the scars of your past etched across your mind, like a web that has trapped you in your mortal suffering.
I'm just going for the deep knives.
Adventurer who pulled you into this mission. You resent him for it, but you feel there is no turning back.
And the growling swapping in either ear is really disconcerting.
Reaching and reaching, yet never grasping your true purpose. Why continue down the aimless path when your true fate is right before you?
I don't save him. Someone will.
Cease to fascinate me. Your time is running short, traveler.
Any more questions I can ask?
The information you are in search of. You are too inconsequential for it to matter.
Who's your creator?
Spin.
So you don't know.
Certainty is a trait I do not share with carbon-based life forms like yourself. I have nothing to seek or to find. I am that which is sought. It has always been so, and always will be so. Ask your remaining questions, traveler.
What's your purpose?
Itself does not possess its own purpose.
What? Sounds like an empty existence.
Beyond your understanding,
Okay. Well, I am paying right now.
the pain to return. It will.
No, I'm good. No pain. Thank you. I've weakened you, haven't I?
Consciousness
Bit cheeky.
such that it cannot be weakened nor killed. The strength of my material manifestation has, however, been slightly diminished. Even so,
At least they're honest.
still no match. You will fall into convergence the moment I choose for your true fate to commence.
Why not then?
Exists differently for me than for you. It occurs all at once instead of in a linear fashion. In that way, I have already killed you.
Wild. I'd like to see you try. This. Watch this just immediately get death screen. No,
Find me and meet your true fate. I will be waiting, traveler.
well, that seems like all the big lights. Boy, it's actually giving me a goddamn headache. Let's check where this elevator leads. We still have a lot more to explore in the other area. A lot more paths to go down, a lot more little robot areas to fly about with. Bits to find for side quests. Well, that's just not nice. Get chopped. Ooh, you're chopping from this side. Now I get a secret item. Ooh, glad to hear it. I look forward to finding out what it is. Eventually, when we get there. Right, now I need to find another checkpoint. That can get me up near that dude. We don't want to go that way yet. So I'm going to go over this way. Hang on, there's not like... Oh, there's going to be stuff all over the place. I don't know if that's something... So many. It's so hard when it's like... All this blank space in between makes it really hard for me to kind of recognize the spaces I've been or not. But we'll get through them one bit at a time, clear out the map. It's the same if I'm playing an ARPG like Diablo or Path of Exile. I will keep going until I have filled in the corners.
Great. More bad news.
Oh, it's one of you. Nope. He's going to go back the other way. I don't have any relics left. Okay. Ooh, dodged that wrong. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Just gonna have to be real careful now. Okay, Robert leading that way. Somewhat behind me in there, an elevator. More ways to jump off and about. All right. It was a checkpoint game. That'd be real kind. We try the elevator. Oh, see, this bit of electricity doesn't let me do it. Cheeky beggar game. Spark. No, I'm not going up there. Actually, that's right. That I'm good. I'm not ready yet. But I'll chat on with you. How you doing, Spark? You feeling any better?
I must keep roving.
Nope.
I'll be elsewhere when you return.
Feels like I have to beat the boss for Spark to actually be okay. Don't worry, Spark. We will kill the boss and we will save you. It will be fine. Not today, but still more to explore. The rest of tonight, I just want to find a checkpoint. And we'll call it there. Any secret holes in the wall? No, we're good. Whole other ass side dungeon, though. Well, goddamn. Or a path back to the other area. It could be either. Yes, give me more of that Mass Effect music. Delicious. Nathanium Weck. Probably pronounced terribly wrong. Alright, don't mind me. I'm just going to go quickly check in at base camp. We need to see if Chef has finished with our egg. Again, it seemed like the only reward for egg was some kind of concoction, which I don't know why I'd want a single-use item as a reward, but sure. Maybe it plays into a quest at some point in a really small, hard-to-find way.
Just taking a break. Give me a bit. Talk to me when I'm at the pot.
Turn to the pot, please.
Just taking a break. Give me a bit. Talk to me when I'm at the pot.
Listen, you. I'm tired and I'm hungry. I actually want to eat what's in the pot. So if you wouldn't mind, I've been out killing monsters in space, mate. I've seen shit beyond your imagination. If you wouldn't mind finishing the stew.
Just taking a break. Give me a bit and talk to me when I'm at the pot.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'll go. Let's go see Reggie.
Hey there, friend.
Yeah, Reggie. Got all for me? Nothing new? That's fine. It's fine. How about you, Mudtooth?
Hey again. I hope
Oh, another story? I'll tell you what. I'll have another story. You gave me a hat last time.
Careful now.
Do you have another story? Actually, no, I've got the achievement for listening to all of his stories, so unless... Well, that hat was new, so maybe they added more.
The good tales. Like
Come on,
good
we'll have a
stew.
story.
You should only need a bowl or two.
Have a
to
swig of his
keep you
beverage.
Going a while. Too much, and you'll get sick of it. We'll talk again later, friend.
You piece of garbage.
Assured.
Came for a story. He's like, nah, you don't need a story. That's a little too hard for Morgan. Well, Mudtooth, it's been a real joy getting to know you. You're taking that damn hat now. I know I needed one of these as well for the egg quest, but I can't remember which.
I'll be seeing you then.
Yeah. Holy crap, please. Maybe if I don't know, sit at the checkpoint, it'll go and soup for me. Take a moment to check out some of the other weapons, I suppose. I swear to God. Right, how far's Ritualist? It's nearly done, so I'll keep with Merciless for now. I think next week I'll want to try other guns at that point. What was the one that was like? I knew I enjoyed Deceit, but I had to use specific like mods and mutators to really make it work. Alpha and Omega just seemed silly, but I liked it. The liver action I just liked. I'm not a big fan of snipers. Didn't like Nightfall, too many fingers. Is Monarch the other one I wanted to try? It's a cool looking gun. Bones, chains, apocalypse, that kind of thing. How did it work? Oh. That's why. I saw the model and was like, oh, maybe this is going to be some kind of bolt action. No, it's just... followed by harpoons. There's all those new heat abilities we found in the last DLC, though. Make something out of it. Again, I think the Wrangler is just a better version of the rusty one. I know they both technically do the same damage. Gun feel in this game, by the way. Fantastic. You know, highly, even the first game had bloody good gun feel. I do highly recommend it. Folks out there watching, whether they're now or later. Okay, it literally feels rustier, which is pretty great. What's the specific difference? It has slightly more crit chance, but everything on the Wrangler otherwise is better. Nothing's really going to beat my coach gun. Like, at all. At least from what I've found. I'm sure there are still weapons I've missed, but I just love that. It's so good. For now, though, we'll keep with Merciless. Let the wolf have some fun for a little longer. Till we swap spec again. But you ain't randomly got alt for me, have you? Nope. Alright. Wonder when they added the Berserk sword.
Greetings.
Goodbye, World's Edge? How? I thought it was only available to buy after you did the, what's it called? The Apocalypse difficulty. I have not done it on that. I beat the game on normal. I started it through on, well, mainly I was going through different nightmare stuff to go and try and get different items specifically. But I did not on Apocalyptic. The idea of that last boss on Apocalyptic is bloody terrifying.
Better be worth my time, Drop.
Okay.
All right, then.
I'll check in with McCabe. She has nothing for me to pay. Oh, the Void Light thing. Although there is no World's Edge here. But, like this. Launches a projectile that releases Void Light, which remains dormant for 10 seconds. While active, absorbs other damage sources. After expiration, explodes and fires up to 5 projectiles, seek enemies within 15 meters, that deal 250 mod damage split among enemies hit, dealing an additional 150 per 100 base damage absorbed, max 5. Times 5. Fascinating. What, you make this and then you constantly pepper shots into it, or all your other abilities, and it makes a bigger boom? Nope, not you. Where have you gone? Whoa, why has that model gone low poly and jank as bugger? Okay, it's fine actually out in the world. Although again, the sci-fi thing they do for the guns, where they put kind of the fleshy wires over them and the red lights, not a big fan. But let's see what this mod looks like. Oh! Always a little sound effect building up like a black hole. Visually, really cool. Feels like you'd have to make something real specific around that, though. And just the build ideas one could come up with going through this, and I know there's a lot out there. Lovely stuff.
Yeah, need something with a longer barrel. Well, you know, we try to use everything we can.
Oh yeah, this dude who randomly looked a lot like my character. Forgot about him. Alright, well. Has Chef decided to go back, or is that going to be, I just need to give you more time? Need to give him more time. Murder's not going to help. And that, though, I think I will just head back to Nerude. And we will call the stream there once we're all loaded in. Ready to return on Monday. There we go. Well, then, folks, I'll say thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed yourselves, hit that like button for me. Help push these videos through the algorithm so more folks can come hang out, play some games with us. Subscribe for more content here on the channel on the weekdays. We're at 9 AM with World of Warcraft in the morning, 6 PM on an evening with other games. Currently, of course, Remnant 2. And you can find playlists to all the different games we've already covered right here on the channel to binge to your heart's content. So until next time, folks, much love, take care, and bye-bye.